The F1 world is buzzing with shocking news. Carlos Sainz, after a season of ups and downs, is set to leave Ferrari, making way for none other than Lewis Hamilton. But here's the twist. Sainz isn't convinced that Hamilton is a better driver than he is. With Sainz heading to Williams and speaking out in a way that's got everyone talking, the drama is just heating up. Carlos Sainz, Ferrari's current driver, has opened up about his confidence in his abilities, saying he believes he's the best choice for any Formula One team. He feels that this belief reflects his competitive soul, which drives him to push harder on the track. With Lewis Hamilton set to take his place at Ferrari next year, Sainz is already looking ahead to the 2025 season. He's taking his time to explore all his options, knowing that many top teams are interested in him. The Spaniard is carefully considering offers from several teams, including Mercedes, Red Bull, Williams, Alpine and Audi, Sauber. Despite the swirling rumours, Sainz remains focused on giving his best performance this season, especially as the competition heats up at the front of the grid. Even though he claims he's the best option for any team, Sainz doesn't shy away from acknowledging Hamilton's legacy. He takes pride in being replaced by what many consider the best driver in the history of the sport. When asked if he thought Hamilton was a better driver than him, Sainz confidently responded, "I sincerely believe that no, obviously not. Just like if you ask this question to the 18 other drivers, they will answer the same." And he explained, "I think I am the best option for any Formula One team because if I didn't have this mentality, I wouldn't be a Formula One driver and I wouldn't have the competitive soul that I have." This mindset is crucial for any F1 driver, and Sainz believes that every driver on the grid would say the same about themselves. Even with his confidence, Sainz understands Ferrari's decision to replace him with a 7-time world champion like Lewis Hamilton. He acknowledges the impact a driver of Hamilton's caliber can have on a team, saying, "Obviously I understand Ferrari's decision, the opportunity to sign a 7-time world champion and what that can bring and attract to a team." Reflecting on the situation, Sainz admitted that it didn't hurt as much as it could have. "When I looked at it reflectively, it didn't hurt so much. Because at the end of the day, it's not that you are being replaced by any other driver, but you are being replaced by the best driver in the history of the sport, or one of the best drivers in the history of the sport." Sainz is keeping his options open as he looks ahead to the future, fully aware that he might not have a competitive car to fight at the front next season. However, with a powerful SF24 at his disposal this year, he's determined to make the most of it. Sainz knows that this season with Ferrari presents a unique opportunity, and he's focused on delivering strong performances while he can. He even looked back on a pivotal moment in his F1 career, reflecting on the announcement of his departure from Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton's arrival. "The news and the announcement of my non-renewal and of Hamilton's arrival at Ferrari had given me a strange feeling at the beginning of the year," he recalled. Despite the unsettling news, Sainz started the season strongly, determined to prove himself. He continued, "Obviously I wanted to prove a lot. We started with a good podium, then the appendicitis operation was a disaster, but then came the victory. And from there, the season continued quite well." Sainz faced challenges, including a health setback, but managed to secure a win and keep his performance on track. However, he acknowledged that the current car is not up to championship-winning standards. "At the moment, the car is not good enough to win a world championship, so you make peace with yourself," he said. Sainz accepted the limitations of his situation, recognizing that without a car capable of winning, there's less pressure to prove himself against the odds. He added, "If in these years I had a car to win and I hadn't succeeded with it, then it would have been more difficult to accept." With 11 more Grand Prix races left in Ferrari's red, Sainz is focused on making the most of his remaining time with the team, aiming to leave a lasting impression despite the uncertainties ahead. "For now, I have to take advantage of the opportunity to have a car this year that allows me to do some podiums," Sainz explained. He understands the importance of seizing the moment, especially when it comes to achieving podium finishes and potential wins. He added, "On the day when it's time and everything is ready, there is a chance to win. So I have to make the most of the opportunities I have to make podiums and win, because I don't know if I will have them next year." Sainz's mindset is clear: capitalize on every chance this season, as the future remains uncertain. His focus on making the most of his current situation reflects his competitive spirit and drive to succeed, even as he navigates the challenges and changes ahead. He is now in Williams. Carlos Sainz has secured his future with Williams, signing a multi-year contract that will see him race alongside Alex Albon. The 29-year-old has been on the hunt for a new seat for the 2025 season after losing his Ferrari drive to the 7-time world champion Lewis Hamilton. Despite interest from several teams, including Sauber, Audi and Alpine, Sainz ultimately chose Williams, impressed by James Vowles' vision for the team. Sainz will join Williams for both the 2025 and 2026 seasons, providing the team with stability during a major regulatory overhaul. This upcoming change will introduce a new aerodynamic profile and sweeping updates to power unit regulations, including the switch to 100% sustainable fuel. I am very happy to announce that I will be joining Williams Racing from 2025 onwards, Sainz shared. It is no secret that this year's driver market has been exceptionally complex for various reasons, and that it has taken me some time to announce my decision. However, I am fully confident that Williams is the right place for me to continue my F1 journey, and I am extremely proud of joining such a historic and successful team, where many of my childhood heroes drove in the past and made their mark on our sport. He acknowledged the challenge ahead, stating, "The ultimate goal of bringing Williams back to where it belongs, at the front of the grid, is a challenge that I embrace with excitement and positivity." Sainz is confident that Williams has the potential to achieve great things. "I am convinced that this team has all the right ingredients to make history again. And, starting on January 1st, I will give my absolute best to drive Williams forward alongside every single member of the team." He also extended his gratitude, saying, "I want to thank James Vowles and the entire board of Williams for their trust and determination. Their solid leadership and convictions have played an important role in my decision-making." He even said, "I truly believe that the core of every successful team lies amongst their people and their culture. Williams is synonymous with heritage and pure racing. The foundations of the project that lies ahead of us are very strong, and I am really looking forward to being part of it starting next year." James Vowles shared his excitement about Carlos Sainz joining Williams Racing, describing it as a strong statement of intent from both parties. He praised Sainz's proven talent, saying, "Carlos has demonstrated time and again that he is one of the most talented drivers on the grid, with race-winning pedigree, and this underlines the upwards trajectory we are on." Vowles emphasized that Sainz's experience and drive make him a perfect fit for the team, noting, "Carlos brings not just experience and performance, but also a fierce drive to extract every millisecond out of the team and car." Vowles also highlighted the significance of Sainz and Alex Albon as a driver duo, stating, "In Alex and Carlos, we will have one of the most formidable driver lineups on the grid and with huge experience to guide us into the new regulations in 2026. He added, "Their belief in this organization's mission demonstrates the magnitude of the work going on behind the scenes. People should be in no doubt about our ambition and momentum as we continue our journey back to competitiveness. We are here, we are serious, and with Doralton's backing, we are investing in what it takes to return to the front of the grid." With Sainz's arrival, Williams announced that Logan Sargent will vacate his seat for next year. The team expressed their support for Sargent, stating, "We will give Logan every support as he looks to continue his racing career for 2025 and into the future." Vowles concluded, "I also want to thank Logan for everything he has done for the team and know he will continue to fight hard for us in the races ahead." So, what do you think of Sainz's thoughts about Hamilton and joining Williams? Comment below and subscribe for more.